So I have an embarrassing story to tell. Okay, so boom. I told a man that I like him, and I was just telling him, like, okay, he was supposed to be my start on trainer, but I felt like it was chemistry. I felt like we had a great conversation. I was just like, okay, maybe I'm feeling something, maybe he feeling something. I don't know.
Lady, your start on trainer? You just got to the job already? You trying to smash the trainer? Off rip, this is a bird. Off rip. This is wild, bro.
So I told him that, I have a question on him, but like I know like we're being professional here.
Her fast ass. These birds ain't got no shame, bro. You just got to the job and already you trying to smash dudes. The trainer? And look, and like she's a bird because she's aggressive. Fellas, whenever a woman approach you and tells you that she likes you and stuff like that, I hate to say it, but that's the actions of a bird. A real feminine, virtuous woman is not going to approach you. Trust that she's going to give you a look. But a bird is more aggressive. She got to go after what she wants because a bird is trained to go.
Let me tell you about an app called Free Cash. Free Cash is the number one app worldwide allowing users like yourself to make money off their phone for free. If you want to make $200 plus a week for free, download using my link in the description or the QR code on the screen. If you download now for free using my link or QR code, you will get a free $5 into your account for free. That's $5 for free, no requirements. So download Free Cash today to make easy, quick, and free money.
So like you just let me know. Like I understand we can go right back to training being professional, but just like how would you feel if you know that I have a crush on you and blah blah blah. This man proceeds to tell me that
Nah, hold on, bro. Listen to this
I told him
story, bro.
so I have
Listen,
an
listen.
embarrassing story to tell. Okay, so boom. I told a man that I like him, and I was just telling him like, okay, he was supposed to be my start on trainer, but I
Bro.
felt like it was chemistry. I felt like we had a great conversation. I was just like, okay, maybe I'm feeling something, maybe he feeling something. I don't know. So I told
Crazy.
him that, I have a question on him, but like I know like we're being professional here. So like you just let me know. Like I understand we can go right back to training being professional,
That
but
is
just
crazy.
like how would you feel if you know that I have a question on you and, blah blah blah. This man proceeds to tell me that whatever I felt is accurate. And he said, he has a question on me too. That's why he stayed a little, because while we was done the training, he stayed back. I guess that's why he was lingering a little longer. And then he asked me to go get tacos. So I said, okay, sure. Like, let's go get tacos or whatever. We had a great time, great conversation, whatever. He proceeds to kiss me. And I was just like, okay, well, this is cute.
So, time out. After training, y'all went out for tacos and he proceeded to kiss you. Where's the rest of your story, man? Let's see if she gonna keep it all the way real because what this sounds like to me, it sounds like Shorty got down on the first day. Fam knew, oh shit, this is a layup. Shorty's chosen. She's ready. She's going. So he probably cracked the same day. Wham bam, thank you, ma'am. One of those.
To the tacos, after he gave me a kiss, he literally we both went our separate ways. We went home. He texted me home, and I said, "I'm glad you made it back home," which I thought it was a red flag anyway because you didn't even ask me if I got home safe. But okay, never heard from him. I did not hear from him. We were supposed to train again on that Thursday. Never heard from him. I didn't say nothing. I got the hint. Proceeds to call me. I said, hey.
Damn, bro. That man smash and dip.
We were supposed to train again on that Thursday. Never heard from him. I didn't say nothing. I got the hint. Proceeds to call me. I said, hey. He was like, oh, just the person I wanted to talk to. I said, what's up? He was just like, yeah, I know like it's like the marriage thing and stuff. And I was like, I specifically told this man, well, we was having a conversation though once and stuff like that. And I said, of course, eventually I would want marriage and I want kids, but who said I want a marriage with him? So I was just listening. I said, okay, no problem. I got the hint. I didn't hear from you. So, that's all I said. And then it was a pause. And he was like, it's just crazy. And I said, what's crazy? He was like, now we can't talk and I can't train you. I said, that's fine. We can act like nothing happened. That's exactly what I said. I said, we can act like nothing happened. You know, it's all good on my end. And then
Damn, shorty. And nothing but a smut. She got down the first day of training. Yo, da. Shorty got down the first day of training. She damn near smashed the trainer. Ready. Damn, son. You see how fast these birds be moving? Because these birds can't control that bird energy, bro. This is why you can't save a bird, because she just can't be tamed. That little hot box is ready. She got to the job and instantly started choosing. Ooh, I want to smash him. Boom. And here's the thing. Obviously, he was trying to distance himself from Shorty because it's like, yo, I'm not really interested. Shorty's an easy smash. I'm cool. Don't be trying to talk to me at the job. I'm good. So he's trying to distance himself. But the fact that she ain't got no shame in telling this story is just sad, bro.
he was just like, okay, And I said, okay, take care. And he was just like, oh, if you need anything, just let me know. I said, trust me, I won't be needing anything, but have a great night. And that's how the conversation ended. And honestly, I really have to say this story because I'm just like, what is it with these people? Like, they're confused. Am I doing something wrong? What is going on? I don't know. Like, that was just the weirdest conversation that I ever had. And I was just like,
And this is what I'm saying. These birds ain't got a clue. That's why you can't save these birds, bro. Because a woman will do some bird shit and be oblivious to what she did. Shorty, you put your box on the table the first day at the job. So now he's uncomfortable. It's like, man, I gotta be around this chick. I'm not really into her like that. She's gonna be at the job all in my face. You see what I'm saying? I can't be at a job and the other chicks is see me speaking to you. It's gonna lower my value. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna, so you was like a one night type of straight one night action type of thing. And obviously she's used to that. Listen to her. It's sad, bro. It's just sad and disgusting, really. Like, these birds really ain't got no shame, bro.
why? Well, my thing is, why couldn't you train me? And why couldn't we still talk? Because I specifically told him, I said, if you wanted to stay strictly professional, we can do that. We can do that. No problems.
You just down for whatever, huh? You just like one of them type of birds. She just down for whatever. She just with the shits.
But it's just like, I just didn't understand that dynamic. It was just weird. I don't know. I just need a little bit like opinions because I was like, it's like a part of me feel like rejected, but a part of me is just like, I dodged a bullet. But a part of me is just like, what the fuck?
These birds are, yo, she thinks She dodged a how? What bullet? You was the aggressor. He had to dismiss you because look, I'm not about to risk my job over a bird that looks like you. That's pretty much what all this is. He probably saw you at the job. You probably was mad thirsty. Oh, I think you're cute. Da da da. So you like, oh man, this is an easy smash. Yo, let's go grab some tacos. After the tacos, more than likely, cause trust me, ain't no man finna just kiss no chick. Like, give me a kiss. No. I'm pretty sure he got some top or he got some box. Either or. Something went down. And now he's like, damn, bro, what to do? And he called her like a G and let her know, yo, this and that. This is not that. That was a one-time thing. Enjoy your turn. Now act like you don't know me. Sad, bro. No, this is the man, and salute to him. This is the man who knows how to treat a bird like a bird. Do not let a bird jeopardize your job. It's not worth it. So he cut the bird off early, and that's that. Let's take a look at this bird, man. Let's see what she look like, bro. Cause I could tell Shorty's a little. Yeah, I already know how she coming. Yeah, I already know how Shorty coming, man. Like once you see like this little drink right here, official, bro. Official. Little mama, oh here thirst. Shorty out here ready. Ready. First day on the job, going. Look, fellas, man, be wise out here, man. And when it comes to these birds, make sure y'all doing your research, bro. Make sure y'all doing your research. I'm telling y'all, fam. It is what it is. And if a chick is fast with you, do not think that you're special. If a chick is, yo, I like you, aggressively on you, do not think that you're special. That's just an aggressive bird. You just one of the dudes who she's trying to crack. Okay, understand that. You are not special. You're just one of. You're not one of one. Okay? That's the problem with most dudes. Most dudes be allowing these birds to gas them up. Because a chick tells you you're handsome, you start feeling like you're the man. But think about all the other men she told the same shit. Look, fellas, be wise out here, man, and treat a bird like a bird. That's just the bottom line.
This is what yo, imagine him being in a hospital trying to deal with and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.